Hello traders, welcome to the live stream. Good evening. Am I audible to you? Just let me know. Audio, video, is it clear? How is it? Is my voice a bit low or is it okay? All good. Kiran Kumar sir, thanks. Thank you. Good evening for everything okay. All right. Thank you. Thanks for confirming. Little Hindu. Sunil sir, welcome to the live stream. Everyone, welcome. Quickly in the comment section, just let me know what is your view about the market. Do you think crypto continuously it's been falling down? Only now recently a bit of pullback we can see, right? So what do you think? What is your view? Was this moment what's happening in crypto, this pullback, it was just a correction, or you expect market to continue the downside move? Looks bullish in short term. Okay. Gray matter, welcome. I think after a long time, yeah, even me after a long weekend I've come for live stream. Those of you join the live stream, support the channel traders by liking the video. I mark some levels here. We are waiting for US market to open. Once let the market open at certain level, if I get any setup, I will try. Okay. In BTC, Ethereum, in everything, I'm looking for a zone where, let's say, bullish means if market breaks the zone and shows any bullishness, yes, one small scalping opportunity we can try towards the upside. And so though little bit it's near pressure zone itself. We'll see how it turns out. Overall bullish only. Okay, seems like overall bearish. So mixed views people are having. That's fine. Initial 5 minutes, 10 minutes, we will see what market does. Dow Jones at this point of time, it's kind of showing a slight green movement in the market. S&P 500, Nasdaq, once we get to know the opening levels, we can decide, okay, what is the kind of sentiment. There we will mark support and resistance. Then we will see. Did you take any trade in crypto from past 3 days? Continuously I was traveling, traders. I was traveling. And one more thing is, I personally don't prefer to look at things in mobile. If that's why I got in this one iPad also, in case, if I'm traveling, I can see things in bigger screen. But problem is that if I am driving, where to see the screen? So a little bit, okay, I thought let me spend time with family. So that is what, because Monday to Friday regularly they keep seeing me in front of the system only. Saturday and Sunday, little bit for them also have to give time. So that was the thing. As of now, 8 o'clock, market is showing a little bit momentum towards the upside. Sometimes it takes time to reflect here. This is Soul, ETH. Continuous, this zone pressure is there. If the seller gives up only, we can say, okay, big bullish trend is there. If he thinks about re-entering at a certain level, he wants to push the market towards the downside, then for us to like continuously the selling, whatever people have done, little bit for trapping, it can move towards the upside. But initially first candle only can we enter? No, right? We need to see what is the sentiment, how the market is reacting. All those things we will see and then decide. ETH, BTC. BTC also you can see it's moving in a kind of downward channel pattern. So here, let's say market is moving, it's moving up, but I'm saying if it moves down, then somewhere near this zone we can see a bit of buying pressure. That's my expectation. Overall trend as per my understanding is bearish only, but at what levels can we see a small spike towards the upside? Can we capture that? That is what I'm trying to focus in the next 1 hour. Based on the levels that we draw, if we get any interesting setup, we can try. Okay, I think I'll open S&P 500. S&P 500 slight gap up, and then it's trying to hold on near the previous swing resistance. So let's see. Market condition is it wants to give a breakout, attract some people, but here selling is strong, right? So that is why little bit, if market moves up also, let's say from here till maybe here, this is the upper zone. What I'm thinking, if the seller thinks about entering, if any pressure comes, then S&P 500 might see some kind of issues. Nasdaq, usually it takes time for us to get the data. There will always be a slight delay. So we will wait. So will you trade on gold? Gold is kind of not legal to trade in India. I kind of file my income tax, I do everything, right? And if you trade in gold, only way is that MCX thing. That is something which I don't prefer. So investment I do in gold. Trading in BTC, Ethereum, crypto market basically is legal in India. So I do that. Gold is not legal, so I don't do it. Forex is not legal, I don't do it. But price action concepts, everything is same itself. So concepts what we apply here, we can apply in the gold market also. If I had a chance to trade in S&P 500, Nasdaq and all, definitely I would have done. So here is one zone. Market is trying to just trade within that zone as of now. We will see. So many people do trade in gold, which is 4K and INR currency pair. Is it really legal? If you're in India, it's not legal, right? So following the rules is important, traders. I know people use that XNS and other brokers in which you are able to trade in gold also. I don't go to that route. For me, what is legal, who and all is registered under the government, with them only I just try to go play along. Now it's kind of given a breakout and it is showing some kind of momentum towards the upside. Now we will start focusing on where can be the next area of action. This and all is kind of pressure zone only. Exactly which pressure zone it will react, which pressure zone it might fall, that we have to wait and see. Liquidation heat map we will see for BTC. Liquidation heat map is here near 85,175 and on top it is near 86,860. So 86,860 comes somewhere here, this zone it comes. So here we have to see, in case after taking out the liquidity, if market is trying to correct, if that, because usually what happens, market might tend to go to take the liquidity, but after taking liquidity there is no other stop loss hunting, so market might tend to reverse. So with that logic we can wait for opportunity, traders. Rohit Kumar sir, hello, welcome to the live stream. How long we need to wait for to draw Fibonacci? Initially I started from selling top to draw once market reverses. How long we need to wait? It's not like how long. If you see the market in a bigger picture, you will see what is the swing low, what is the swing high, So from some important zone, if continuously pressure is there, okay, swing low to swing high, you draw Fibonacci. If you're looking for uptrend opportunity, downtrend opportunity, if you're looking for recent swing high, swing low, this is the recent swing reversal correction. Now this becomes the swing low. Market is respecting 382 level. So that's how you kind of see S&P 500 holding slightly. After this breakout, confusion will be there. Maybe it will move a bit more is what I think. Anywhere one proper reversal, maybe here if I get any reversal setup, or here I get any reversal setup, I can do my first attempt. Because this is recent swing low, this is swing high. So this is seller's area, this is buyer's area. We need, market is in between, means whom is it trying to target? Whose stop loss it is trying to take? That we will try to analyze. Once we analyze based on probability, we will go according to that. Liquidation heat map. See, concept is very simple. Go to this CoinGlass website. I'll share the link here. So whatever this color is there, no, here you will get to know. Whichever is this yellow color, that zone is where liquidity is there. Usually for market to decide or make a momentum, liquidity is important. Let's say market is in downtrend, okay, it's in a downtrend, and here and all there is liquidity. Market can go to grab that liquidity. After that, seller who is strong, he might push the market towards the downside, right? Because there's no other reason for market to go up. In stop loss hunting point of view, perspective, I'm telling all this for you, right? So based on that, if we see liquidity is here, liquidity is here in BTC, I think I marked, right? Liquidity on top is somewhere near this zone. So market has chance of going and grabbing that liquidity. In that way, perspective, if you see, things will be kind of better. What price? 86,860 to 870. So 86,860, 870 comes somewhere near this zone. This I have marked and kept. Near this zone, what market does after grabbing liquidity, we can try bearish trade. Or here, if it moves down to a certain extent, I think at the bottom also, it's too far for me to next try reversal setup. But we can attempt. Sake of liquidity. Here bottom liquidity is near 85,170, you think. So this is somewhere near 85,400. 85,170 comes somewhere here. So up to this zone can it come? This trend line is there. Until this support can it come? And from here can it reverse? In that perspective, little bit we will start analyzing. Market is kind of correcting near 618 level of Fibonacci. That's a okay level to take trade, but too much of confidence we will not get to take trades here. Little bit higher level I have to get. Rohit sir, I saw your message. You see, certain things what we have kept within us, let it be within us. Okay, the whole idea of having a group is it's an enclosed group. There we will do certain things. Okay, those kind of doubts that you have, we will discuss in private message or things like that. Okay, so to clarify your doubt, yes, it works in Indian market, but probability of it working more times is in crypto market. Okay, our strategy. because that one main focus is only on crypto market itself. So me too observed 180 strategy, it worked today. Many people, right? It worked today, tomorrow it doesn't work, you will come, it will not work. Don't have that kind of mindset. I've given you a strategy which, if you try for 1 month, 2 months, right, only then you come out with output. I've given the strategy, right, till now. Honestly speaking, till now, after 1 month, 1.5 month, close to 18 to 20 people have come out with the results, and they've told, okay, this is what it is, this is how it is, I'm really happy, like this they've told. Rest I've not got. What did I, when I give the strategy, what did I say? Okay, strategy I've given, you do it for 30 days, take out the report. I did not say you, ask you to trade also. I asked you to back test in paper trading for 30 days, come out with the result. People are not ready to do that. So when someone comes out with a report and they show this is what it is, this is how it is, or in this zone like this it is happening, can I make these changes, I'll be so much happy to help them, because they are putting effort from their end. When people, little bit, today it worked, tomorrow it doesn't work, so it's not a big thing that it worked today. I'm saying over a period of time, you see, right, every strategy will have ups and downs. So see it for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, then only you will become a pro in that particular strategy. Market condition is always there, not necessary every time you'll make profit, but your probability over a period of time will definitely increase. So focusing on that is where, okay, here it's given a breakdown here, trend line breakdown. This trend line breakdown can be a trap also. If we wait for a pullback continuation, then we can get better opportunity, or I mean a reasonable price for our entry. So a pullback, anything if we get Dow Jones, sorry, Nasdaq. Another 2 minutes, I'll get Nasdaq data. One second, traders. Just we will see if this area is ideal to look for bearish trade. If it is not ideal, why take trades? Breakdown means everyone is seeing the breakdown. That's not important. Breakdown for what reason it is doing is important. Is there more liquidity at the bottom? No, breakdown is there for trapping, little bit momentum towards the upside can come. That's why looking at this breakdown and all, I did not enter, but in case I'll get for any better price, I'm saying, for my entry, then I can try. ETH also to take bullish trade, it's not come to a proper level, I can say. So everything I'm saying, still it is in confusion area only. So if I have to go as per the trend only. But this zone, if market clears off, right, it moves up, clears off this zone, and then correct, here better opportunity I have towards the bearish side. So please, this last one, how did drop affect support resistance, please? Is this last one? How? Which last one? 9:30 a.m. strategy started paper trading from today. Let you know after 1 month, sir. Super. Thank you. We will see. Why can't we try bullish trade in BTC? Sentiment is too much correction is there. And to try bullish trade market, I'm thinking somewhere here or some other zone, if it comes, I can try. You mean to ask, okay, sir, you're saying if market comes to this zone, taking bearish is better, you're saying. I told, right? For that you're asking. But probability of it coming here, I'm saying, okay, maybe for the sake of liquidation, 1 lakh, 86,880, that zone I said, no? For that sake, maybe somewhat slowly it might come. But falling, what is happening? It's happening quickly. Moving up is happening slowly. So plan is to go as per the trend if possible. After clearing downside liquidity, market can go up. Yeah, true. That's what I'm thinking. Here liquidity is there. After clearing the liquidity, if market comes like 85,170. So 85,170 you keep somewhere here. Somewhere here. Sorry, here. Here somewhat we can see what it does. Little things falling also in place. So here if it comes, we can try. I mean, this is the last question. How did drop affect support and resistance for crypto and Indian market? Support and resistance, how I mark? See, for that, this CPR pivot point indicator is there. No, I will use that. Weekly data, average that data I will take. I will take Fibonacci levels where I will identify buyer seller zone, or I will look at what level stop loss huntings are there. After hunting stop loss, what is the possibility of reversal? Let's say, for example, I'm saying liquidity in the market can come up to this zone. After that, there is a chance, okay, of market moving up. Yes, I'm going opposite to the trend, but if it moves quick movement, maybe I have a chance of capturing. So to capture that, I can try. Okay, after taking the liquidity, one is there, market is coming, given a breakdown here, little more liquidity will be there. After giving confidence to people, little more stop loss here to hunt the stop loss, because liquidity is at the bottom. After taking liquidity, market can move up. Earlier only I told you, right? So those logic and all I will use to look for opportunity. So we will see. Downside liquidity, after clearing it can move up. That's what I'm waiting for. In BTC, this zone is the traders. This is one zone. In ETH, this is one zone is there. Here recently, let's say, we know from where after giving breakdown, market did a spike. It did from here, right? So from this zone, how long this person will wait? At this zone, after giving breakdown, if really buyer is here, he might try to enter the market. Okay, that is one point of view I have. This breakdown, everyone will be thinking bearish trade. In this, if stop loss hunting happens, can I capture a moment is my plan. So I will try. If I get, fine, or else I will go as per the trend. Someone asked, no, why can't we try buy? Because we can't try buy because the area is such where in case market now this place is there, I've taken a bullish trade here, my entry is there. So in this zone, if I take trades to a certain extent, my stop loss will be kind of okay, which I can manage. $100 and all is kind of not an issue situation. So for this little bit, for sake of liquidity, if it moves here also to this zone, then maybe I can capture a decent momentum. Idea is not to give such a big stop loss. This is not a big stop loss, but generally I'm saying if market holds on to this range and starts moving towards the upside, I might quickly keep trailing the stop loss and go, right? That is the plan. So here I am thinking I'll copy this price, go down. Here I will paste it. So only upside spike, quick movement, whatever is there, I want to capture. That's all. No complications. If I sometimes when I go as per the trend, that time more bigger movement I will get. But since market is kind of bearish from quite some time, only small opportunity, small target is what I will plan, right? I take P2 for upper level. I take P for upper level. When, sir? For what, sir? Now little bit why market is moving up as per my understanding is here breakdown market has given 5 minutes time frame breakdown people have kind of seen. So that breakdown when people see they'll be tempted to take bearish trade. They want okay market correction. So to trap them little bit upside movement all those things it can come. So at what zone it will come we have to kind of wait usually like this. Why don't you do positional trade? If you have done, you won't have captured, you would have captured downtrend. Traders, you guys, some of you are seeing me now. I'm in this market from 10 years. So all those things I have done. So based on this market condition, I don't want to carry forward my position overnight. Good or bad, I want to close it within the same day. That's my idea. That's what I want to follow. Now, market is kind of removed some weak players who entered the trade. Now from here giving us our target, there will be what I can say 50-50% chance in case market wants to continue the trend, because here selling was there, no, again here sellers might enter in this point situation. Basically what many people can do, let's say 500 quantity you have entered, example I'm saying, here you can go click on exit, you choose 50% of your position, 50% you exit, rest you reduce the stop loss, you keep. That's how you can play around in certain levels. Okay, that is my kind of suggestion. Also here market came, removed weak players, 50% at least you exit here so that there is less risk for you in the trade, because this one we knew taking bearish trade along with others is not right. But here if the seller re-enter, market will move down. Okay, that problem is there. So here how much confidence we will have this zone for it to reach, confidence will become from 80% to 70%, 60%, 50%. So that and all you have to consider while trading. No, not just ETH, have to look at other things also, what it is doing, how it is doing. Ideology is reduce the stop loss little more. Now who wants to book, you book, okay, that's up to you. But let me tell you one thing here. BTC I told, right, liquidation is there somewhere near 85,100 something I said. Where has market come up to? It has come up to 85,300, because here liquidity is there. That means one more spike also is pending, or market can come back here after testing this level. Both these things can happen. But remember, it has not yet tested this 85,100 zone. So little bit careful if we be, then we will be in a better situation. Okay. For the sake of liquidity, if BTC moves down, nothing can be done here also. I am going based on only this chart. This chart for stop loss hunting, it can move. After making an entry, now the site allows you to drag setting TP and SL. No need to go and type. Yeah, initially I have to put, after that you can see it here. It is here. I'll get it up, stop loss reduced. So like this, target also I can extend. Too much it is holding here, traders. Too much when it holds, no, it becomes like 50 chance. So now this target zone, it's come. What we will do is get our stop loss here. So no matter what, we will not lose anything. Who wants to book very close to this target? If you want to book, you can book. I'm thinking, can we extend the target? But I think this is just a pullback zone. Near this pullback, too much of complication we cannot. That is one issue. Almost 80%, 90% target done. Rest we have to just see what market has decided to do. BTC is going for a retest. Trendline breakdown it right. It's going for a retest. So safe traders, you can book now. Now only I'm saying, if you want to book, you book now. If you want to wait along with me, you can wait. This target little more, I will move up. And the stop loss, we can keep trailing and going. This target at some point. Okay, this zone. 1 second. Target already it reached to here. Maybe this target. This one I will trail and go. See, you can see target reached here. You want to book, you book. From my end, whatever happens, I'll make $100. So I'll just try to make 200 instead of 100. As of now, I can book at $140 or around 12,000-13,000. But this is a safe zone, traders, for you to book. Okay, now it can come down also. Anything can happen. If someone say exactly what will happen, how can you say? Difficult, right? So I'm just trailing and going. If market goes additional movement, I will capture. If not, no. You are a man who can draw a path for market before it moves in that way. This is this is quality that earned by experience and through watching of life. See, in Indian market, what I do, that is what I'm doing in crypto market. Here, was I 100% sure market will move down? No, there is probability. Trading is all about game of probability. 70%, 80% chance will be there on concept which you regularly watch. See here, I trailed the stop loss. This target I will extend. Now whatever happens, I'll make 160. If I don't get 160, fine. That's how it goes. Here trailing is not important, okay? At the zone, when everyone is bearish, you take bullish trade. No, that is more important thing. This target is decent actually, but since it's gone up, we will see what will happen. There's nothing to lose for me in this trade, except some additional profits. Who wants to book, you book, okay? This one somewhat weird, it's behaving. If candle little bit low, if it goes also, it's a problem. I think it will come. It will touch my trail. Done. We booked some profits here. Now we will wait and see if there is one more trade. Here market has come nicely towards the downside, and at this zone I don't think so. Potential of buyer. The seller is sitting here. He is kind of strong. So I don't know. We will see what happens. Stop loss is small, okay? So when stop loss is small, little bit I can make an attempt. Now I've taken bearish trade. Bullish trade we exited. Now I'm taking bearish trade. My stop loss will be this previous swing high. If I get the move, good. If not, partially small. From my profit, small stop loss, whatever it is, I will give. I will take it and I will close. The seller has to be, the seller I'm believing. If the seller is strong, then continuation towards the downside is possible. If he is not strong, nothing can be done. If he gives up, this seller is as of now not strong, is not kind of giving up. Main reason can be BTC is very strongly moving up, so it's okay. This one, somehow this 1:1 trade I have to make it less, right? 1:1 risk reward. Usually I don't prefer to trade. If I get a continuation towards the downside, it will be good here. The seller has to hold. Seller is not holding, I can't. So basically what I kind of do is I will see certain zone where buyers and sellers can enter. Okay, here I'm seeing a zone where buyer can enter. So in that zone, without thinking too much, I enter, I capture the moment. And same way, if seller is strong here, he will push the market towards the downside. So I will try to capture that moment. So in the course also, who's there in crypto community group, I've explained all of this, how buyers, sellers enter the market, what they try to do. But here little bit seller also is not trying to give up, buyer is putting pressure. If buyer win, nothing can be done. This one, another 1 minute is there for 5 minutes candle close. Entry also little lower and I got here, I should have got. All those reasons later I can say, but when I've taken the trade, that's it. Within the next 30 seconds, the seller has to show interest. If he allows market to go above this, then 1 minute candle also closes above this zone. Here only it gives a breakout. Then this seller is kind of weak is what I will think. Until then, little bit extra stop loss, buffer, everything I have to give from my end. Seller should enter, no. Why is not entering, I don't know. Say I've come cost to cost. This is not a pressure. Big pressure should come actually. If seller is strong, I'm saying. Now, no point in giving such a big stop loss for this trade. From my end, my attempt will be to keep reducing the SL from my end. Now one candle should go up to the zone, traders. Here basically it has to go, it is taking time, but once that is done, then more stop loss reduction I will do. So Delta has charged the application. You don't need to manually enter TP. The slider has directly slider. So here I don't know what you mean slider. You can just send me WhatsApp message better. Yes, they have made some changes. Delta Exchange have made some changes to the system, I know that, but not every new feature I have. Seller is not. Confusion happens means that is when the problem. Quickly it should have broken the zone. Seller though not showing power. When it becomes sideways, only a little bit, half the interest I lose taking the trade. But sometimes I close the trade. I have seen big movement. After 5 or 10 minutes, seller would have entered big movement. We would have got close to 2000, 2500 points. So like that situation we will come across. What is the reason for your entering bearish trade? See, here, as per my understanding, I will tell you. Bullish trade, I entered because at the bottom, whoever entered, market cannot directly give profit for them. To enter stop loss up to this zone, it can move. After moving up to this zone, if little more stop loss market wants to take, it can go up to this zone. Okay. Now, what has become the base from where selling pressure started? Can you see these candles? These candles? This movement really retail traders wouldn't have done, right? If market is given breakout here, buyers would have entered, and fresh buyers would have entered, means their stop loss is at the bottom. To hunt the stop loss, market made towards the downside. Here it induced bearish traders. From here market reversed. Now this zone, if the big players have entered, not retail traders, like I say in Indian market, if big player are the one who entered here, they will try to hold this zone. Okay, because some will be who thinks of entering bullish trade or here and all, they'll think, okay, here will be my target. Some people will be thinking of entering fresh trade here. So attracting some people here, market might tend to correct. That was the plan. But here what is happening, it's becoming sideways. Buyer is also trying to contribute. Here seller also is trying to contribute. During that time, what happens? Setup becomes 50-50. So when it is 50-50, what we have to do is, only after market becoming sideways, we know it is 50-50. Right? Before, probability was high that it will come towards the downside. Now that setup is become 50-50, we have to calculate, okay, for the risk what I'm taking, is the reward worth it? Okay, if I keep my stop loss up to this zone, is it worth it? So I felt it is not worth it, so I will reduce. If seller is strong here, let him push the market from here only. Why have to give stop loss up to this zone after breakout that zone? That's not required. Okay, I don't know if you understood or was I clear, but this is how I think, right? What is your view on Indian market, sir? What is start going down again from tomorrow? Will it start going? This candles, how it is doing, right? It's kind of annoying. Indian market tomorrow morning, only after looking at global market sentiment, everything, I usually share my view. As of now, what to say? Market big fall, it is done. Little bit it can be bearish to, bearish to sideways, because at the bottom little liquidity it has to grab. After grabbing liquidity, it can move up. You have to see second half of the day if market will move up. Traders, this setup is getting boring. No. Consolidation, how much consolidation? if market comes to cost zone, if you're not interested, you can exit, but I don't want to exit. Either I'll give the stop loss, or if sellers put pressure, I'll try to capture the downside move. Okay, sorry, I'll turn off the screen for just 2 minutes. Meanwhile, we'll just look at the market. We have come to cost zone as of now. No pressure if you don't want to hold. I'm holding because I feel this risk is very, very small. Because this target, what you see, right? Okay, this is not my actual target. If If I get the quick movement, fine, but later if this is where market is creating high, right? Previously this high, how much big fall, this high, how much big fall, so how much big fall, based on that I will try. Okay, you're on point. Okay, as long as I am understood, fine. Seller after long time is given a move. How much he will sustain, we have to see. That's it. See, logic is very simple. As long as this seller is not giving up, how can I take bullish trade? I will go along with him. As long as this buyer is not giving up, I have to go along with him only. So during that time, if I go along with them only, I can make profit based on what I think I cannot go, based on what big players might think. Based on that guess only I can go, right? So as of now, we are at cost to cost. If you are happy with the first trade profit, you can exit. Here still it is kind of 50-50 situation only. We'll see what happens. In PC for 1 month. Good morning, sir. In case I join private community group for Indian market, how many days I'll be in PC means for 1 month, sir? I don't know what PC is. Personal contact or what you're saying. I'm little, what you can say, old school. If you, from the day you enroll, you will have 30 days access to the group, including Saturdays and Sundays. So if you're interested, you can join. This market is trying to do something. I will not be surprised if it hits my stop loss and then falls also. Sir, class details. Which class you're asking for? You send a WhatsApp message to the number you're seeing on the screen, sir. Team will guide you, help you out. You have good English. So, nothing. All you have to do is in the pinned comment, there is Delta Exchange link. Okay, you open account using that link, and then you send a WhatsApp message to the number that you're seeing on the screen. Team will message you. They will ask you to complete 1 or 2 trades to ensure that your account is a valid account only. So once you do that, you will be added to the group, and then you will get access to this group. In this group, you will get access to strategy. When you click on the pinned comment, strategy 1, strategy 2, all my latest strategy, what I'm following in crypto market, this and all you will get to know here. So you can try. That is what this market is doing now. Became 50-50 chance. Sudden spike will come, traders. That spike only is the problem. Sudden spike, it might take my stop loss and then now if I'm lucky, I will get. How many trades you would personally take in crypto, including live trades? During the daytime, little I'll be busy with Indian market, so I'll stop with 1 or 2. Okay, and then you see what kind of volatility is this. 1 or 2 trades, and in live, depending on market condition, I might take 1 or 2 trades. After live, if I see any interesting setup, 1 or 2 trades. So I will restrict myself to 4 to 5 trades, and that also depends on if I'm profitable. Today, let's say for me, risk per day is 40,000 in crypto. Okay, so if 40,000 my risk limit, if I reach, no need to take trade, right? I go that way. I will not focus on third trade, fourth trade, fifth trade and all. Two, if I'm losing 35 to 40k, I'm done for that day. That approach I take. See, risk reward management, all those things what I follow in Indian market, same thing I follow in crypto market also. No big change. It is this two volatile traders. What in this volatility, what to guess? Buyers are holding, sellers are putting pressure. Like I said already 2-3 times, I've said only if I'm lucky I will get them, because after consolidation chances becomes 50-50. That's why at cost to cost, if you want to exit, you exit is what I told for others, but I'm not exiting. For your student, I don't understand, sir. For your student means, oh, for my students, how much setup I give? It depends on the setup. Like I personally, whichever trade I prefer to take, those trades only I give. So in case for me setup is not good, some days I will not give any trade. If I'm happy with the moment, if we have, not necessary every day what we think market, let's say out of 5 days, okay, 5 days in a week, you think our strategy might work for 2 or 3 days. That 2 or 3 days I will not miss. Rest of the days, that stop loss I will give, right? Those 2 days when I give the stop loss, I will cut down. No more trades I will share. But more setup, if I'm getting more, this one I will share. Getting stop loss lower also is one headache in this sideways situation. What to do? Other index, at least somewhat, it ETH fine. ETH I'm kind of okay. BTC, BTC little breakout, after that selling pressure is coming. So but little, I told no in BTC, little for the sake of liquidity, it can, come here. Here liquidity is there. It's given breakout failure. If it continues, then along with that, if ETH also moves, overall it will be nice. What is the minimum capital requirement? Minimum capital maybe 5,000, 10,000 also you can trade. But I would suggest at least 30,000 you have. That 30,000, if you want every day, take only 1,000 rupees risk and see how long you can survive in this market. That is important. The longer you survive, the longer you will learn. If you just take 1 trade, 2 trades immediately, and within 1 week if you mess up, you lose that money, it's not good for anyone, right? The more time, let's say with that 30,000, if you are able to survive for 20 trading days, the 20 days what and all you get as a learning, right? I can't teach, no one can teach you. Okay, that is the truth. No matter how big of an expert, whatever it is, you stick to the rules, you follow the rules, go as per that. See, still for me 50-50 only this setup is. Okay, we will see what happens. Already little lower end only I have entered. Upper level, if I would have got, it would have been better situation. What market will try to give me, I will see. So 30,000, 35,000 you are having. You see if you are able to survive in this market, for control your emotion, not losing more than 1,000 rupees per day. Okay, 20 continuous days if you lose only, that 30,000 rupees, like 20,000 you will lose. But eventually you will have good trades. In that good trades, don't target for 1:1. Target for 1:2, 1:3, 1:4. That will let you survive for another 15-20 days. Like that, if you do over a period of time, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, you can stay in this market. That will help you out, traders. Okay, now those of you who's watching this live stream, around 77 people watching, only 36 likes. If you're making use of whatever I'm saying, you're able to relate the things which I say, then support the channel, like the video, if possible. That will also kind of motivate me. Bitcoin update, we will see. Bitcoin little bit, it is in a tricky situation only. From here it's given breakout and corrected. This correction has been created by sellers. So in case if BTC corrects also, either if this buyer who pushed the market towards the upside, if he's strong, here somewhere near the zone, he might push. Here, if this buyer does not enter here, no, this next target is this only. So like that. Now from this current zone only can BTC move? It can move, but based on what logic? For me, no setup or logic is setting to look for bullish trade in BTC. So only if it comes to that zone, if I get a reversal, if buyers are putting pressure, I will enter. Gold, see this one, full confusion, full on confusion. Gold, little more traders, if this market survives this zone, right, again for let's say another 5 or 10 minutes, I told you guys, I think this zone ETH, if it comes, it can come to this zone. Nasdaq also has come to a selling pressure zone. How it behaves, we have to see. Equally, seller is putting pressure, buyers is creating pressure. So what people will start thinking is, okay, now flag pattern breakout, let me enter, like that they will think. Hopefully it comes down. I have started paper trading with your 930 strategy. No trade today. Okay, some people said they took trade. I liked. Thank you so much, Sampath sir. Gold view. 1 second. Gold, you see 4,100 traders. Here gold, you see maybe it can go up to 4,105. This zone 105 to 113.14. It can go give a breakout up to this zone and correct. Here it's at the upper level. Here bullish trade, bearish trade, nothing we can plan. I want down now at least, while are holding strong, and also they are trying to long trades. It won't come down, at least for now, you're saying. At least for now, if it doesn't come also up to this zone, if it comes enough. Here this might come. BTC here, liquidation is somewhere here. If it comes finally somewhere near my support, something it can do. Today it did not come to my support resistance. ETH did not come, everything. But as per our concept, strategy here and all, ETH gave good trades. How long will you be online? daily in the evening? Are you coming morning also? Morning I'm busy with my Indian market trading. For that and all I don't come live because as per SEBI rule I don't do that. Now see, risk no need to take. We reduce the risk. If market comes, takes that stop loss also, let it take. But crypto market, 8 o'clock I come live, 8 o'clock up to 9:15. If setup is good, market is good, I stay for longer. Nothing interesting going on in market right now. It is just a sideways market. In that we are trying to capture a small movement of 8,000, 10,000. That's it. Here a breakdown, flag pattern, wrong side breakdown, people getting confused. Now if it goes, it might go. That's why after this wrong side breakdown, I reduce the stop loss. If I get the moment, fine. If I don't get the moment, also fine. Kushal sir, hello. I'm done, exited. Okay, fine. Where are you from? I'm from Bangalore. How can I connect with you? Via Telegram. Team will share details. You send a WhatsApp message, sir, first to the number that you're seeing on the screen, okay? There we can discuss. Now here, correction. Confusion only is there. Cost to cost we are, if we get the moment, fine. If not, what? 1,500, 2,000 rupees risk. For that we are targeting for 8,000, 9,000. So this is a good risk reward. Why I'm not saying anyone to enter is because market has become clumsy, right? I told this is a seller's area. The seller can put pressure. He's trying to put as much as pressure he wants, but buyer also is trying to hold. So when chance become 50-50, I want market to move down, right? That's why I've taken the trade. But if when chance is 50-50, fresh trade, where to ask people to take. So I will reduce the risk. This trade how to manage only we will see right now. Vijay sir, good evening. Welcome to the live stream, sir. Happy to have you. How to develop mindset for day trading? I lost so much in option trading. Do you run classes? Classes and all is there in our app. You can check it out. How to come have developed that mindset is initially everyone will make loss, traders. That's not rocket science. But every time you make loss, you go out of the market, you come back, you go out, you come back. When you come back, you have to mistakes what you do, that one you have to try to correct, right? You try to correct that mistake and then you see what is the development. Based on that only something will happen. Now see, I'm telling no, this issue is there. This downward channel pattern, it gave a breakdown here. But here you can see before that it's a bullish flag pattern. Here if it gives a breakout, my setup is messed up. So only stop loss what was there, I have got it to the lower end. Nothing else doing from my end now. do some offline class. See, whatever. I'm getting a phone call. This setup over as of now. The setup over as of now. Here one zone is there. If market corrects from the zone, it can correct, but 50-50 chance. Let's not take that risk. This zone I'm saying. Here this candle has to close lower. If it closes, something we can expect, but setup is over. We'll see for another setup after some time. Trend line is acting as resistance. Liquidity is there both side. BTC down correction. Here one correction is there. Here one correction is there. No big interesting setup on the bearish side. Everything is trying to kind of move towards the upside. Here only you can kind of see. Here directly if seller would have put pressure, it would have gone off below this zone. But slowly he kept on creating accumulation. During accumulation, the channel pattern also will form. And here again bearish trade, someone takes more liquidity here. For that liquidity grab, it can move up. That issue is there. That's why any fresh bearish trade I'm not taking. What the seller will do, we have to wait only and see. This channel pattern is fine, but people fail to see, okay, bullish pattern they were waiting for, it gave wrong side breakdown, so people got confused. After confusing people, reversal. This one sometime back only I had told, like this it can happen. So this is what is it is. Risk is very small. Whatever profit we have made in the first trade, right, we'll try to hold on to it, wait for some time. Once we get better setup, then I will share it in the group. No need. This breakout can happen, it can go, but how far it can go, what it can do, means if you ask, this upper zone 2864, that zone is there. And if you go to ATH, look for a liquidation heat map. Here liquidity is there near 2774. On top there's no liquidity, so this breakout can be a trap is what I think. If here the seller is there, no, if he gives up, on top here one seller is there, okay, on top here one seller is there. We have to see how he reacts in the market. So now no need traders, any setup is not there. I marked all the levels and kept where I want to take the next upper zone bearish trade, lower zone bullish trade. You can just mark these levels and keep it in your chart. So in future you can expect some kind of action in this zone. In Sol, in ETH, see upper zone, lower zone. What kind of, I don't know, this is it. I'll switch to 5 minutes and see. See, up to that zone it's not required. Now again at double top someone thinks about entering. No, this seller is kind of given up at this point of time. Liquidation, if it creates also bearish trade, again one breakout can come. Why we need that? Let's not take that trade. Here can we enter bullish? Entering bullish trade is not a problem. Bullish trade, for that stop loss, here is the stop loss. For example, let's say you're going long here. Safe stop loss is here, okay, and so safe stop loss is here. Safe target, for that if you want to try, at least you have to try at the previous resistance where you get 1:2. This is what you can target. The current market scenario, will you get that or not? That probability is not there right now. So what we will do, safely keep quiet. If we get at the upper level where stop loss is small, target is big, we will try to enter, or else no. For 5 to 10 members, you arrange in your office. So previously around 15 to 18 people. Every Saturday I used to take class in one auditorium, but I don't do that anymore after COVID. Before COVID, before Indian market, my YouTube channel and all, already I was teaching. But it's become more comfortable to do a course and then daily basis share my view. That is more comfortable for me. So that real market condition also you can train your eyes, all those things you can do. So no trading setup in the market right now. At the upper levels, I told you, right, liquidation is there on top. This market is not yet tapped in. Let's see right now if it is tapped in or not. BTC, you see huge liquidity is there within this zone near 87,000, 86,800. So let's say 86,800, 87,000 here and all it comes. Then we can see, okay, here selling pressure came, will he re-enter? One attempt. If he is giving up, small stop loss again on top. If the seller who's on top, right, whose seller who's on top, will he re-enter? We have to see. So doing that will be a better thing right now instead of taking any random trades. If market comes down, takes out this liquidity, maybe again we will try for bullish. In future, you see if market breaks this support, right? So breaks the support, it shows continuation. Then next target and all will be here only. Like that also you focus. Now we will leave the market as it is. After some time, any interesting setup, I'll share it in the group. Those of you who want to be a part of our crypto community group, get access to the course of this course or the previous course, everything you can get if you open account with Delta Exchange using our referral link. The link is there in the pinned comment. You can check it out. After opening account, send a message to the number that you're seeing on the screen. Send a WhatsApp message to that number. I'll give you the number if you want. 32151222. This number you send WhatsApp message with your Delta Exchange user ID. Team will ask you to take 1 or 2 trades to make sure your account is a proper active account. Where is enter BTC now? BTC is just in an indecision range status. This selling pressure has come in this zone. Why we want to take bullish trade? Resistance is there. If it moves up also at the upper level, will go as per the trend. Okay. That is what it is. Now no trading setup. When there is no trading setup, don't search for trading setup. Okay. That's about it. If you want to support the channel, please do that by liking the video. It will be very useful for us. Okay. Thank you for participating in the live stream, traders. See you later. I'll share the setup in the group. Sir, which platform? I'm using Delta Exchange. What time frame, bro? I took trade on 1 minute time frame. I was looking at the chart on 5 minutes time frame. Bangalore. Bengaluru. I saw why today Nifty fall so much. Nifty fall. See, my target was here. Here one addition at the upper zone. Again, I added some position. Again here I added some position. So my target was here. After this, from morning only Nifty was bearish because my expectation was first it will reach a correct and give me one more setup, but too much confusion it created here. But in the group I have told, based on stop loss hunting, my learning, market symmetric pattern, wrong side breakdown, no other stop loss hunting. This was big players entry. So from here market can move towards the downside was my expectation. That's why I added also more positions today. So we will see, traders. Thank you for participating live stream. We will see later. Okay. By gold अब देख लीजिए, इधर कंफ्यूजन जोन है. इधर जाने के बाद नो अदर स्टॉप लॉस हंटिंग. गोल्ड इधर गिर सकता है. ठीक है. इस जोन ब्रेक हुआ तो करेक्शन के बाद अपसाइड कंटिन्यूएशन. ये है मेक और ब्रेक जोन. 4105 4105 to 4115, this zone, ये देख लीजिए आप. Okay, thank you for participating. If my Hindi is not good, don't scold me. Please adjust. Okay, thanks for participating, traders. Good night. Bye bye.